Hey, what's up, guys? It's Shogun X, and this is.
The dude.
And today we're gonna be reviewing You Season 4 Part 2. Finally, all the new episodes are out, and we watched it all. So yeah,
Yep.
just gonna review it right now. What do you think about the season, like overall, dude? One.
I enjoyed myself. It's not perfect, but like it's way better than season three because I was super disappointed by season three.
Yeah,
Like
I
how
do
just
agree. Yeah, go on.
like I like how things changed up a bit. It's just not like repetitive. It did change up, but this time part two really does change up a bit much. But first, like he at the end like he's in Paris. Okay, then all of a sudden he's in London. Like I feel like they had to do that because they knew they needed to like English speakers. They're like, oh wait, these people don't speak English. I think they could have probably done it in Paris, like with English speaking French people, but like
Yeah, I also heard that French people are just like not nice in general. I don't know if that's true. Never been to France myself, so. Let's talk about this, like the season though. I think yeah, like you said, it's a good idea that they shifted genre kind of. Like instead of Joe just like regularly like killing people, like they kind of changed the genre to like a murder mystery instead. Kind of reminded me of like Knives Out, so I did like that aspect. And then obviously like in this season, you still get the good old Joe Goldberg. He goes on his killing streak. He just goes on his killing rampage, and then well yeah, but he also like turns more evil almost kinda. I think we talked about this before, like before recording this video.
indeed, yeah, that part like oh my god. Like you did just like the whole. I guess we talked about part one, but I guess we gotta talk about the twist.
Oh yeah, let's talk about the twist, man. Like my opinion on the twist is, I thought it was okay, right? Like if you haven't seen the movie Fight Club, and spoilers for Fight Club, like you're if you've seen the movie, right, you're already gonna like see the twist coming, and you're gonna see like think of it as like a
No,
cheap copy of Fight Club almost.
okay, so the twist does kind of make sense, but it's just like I was just thinking at first I was like, why are they pulling the Fight Club? Why couldn't they just have Joe like be innocent and like
Yeah,
just have him like try and change? But then like I kind of saw what they were doing with it. Like oh he's keeping all this part of himself suppressed and like but I don't buy that from Joe like being the schizophrenic like I can buy that from Tyler Durden like this insomniac dude and all that
yeah,
like I feel like that whole movie was set up better. Like Joe, I cannot see him like going through that. Like I guess you can say he was kind of losing his mind, but this whole thing kind of feels a bit silly. But at the same time, it does make sense. Like I guess like it does it because I guess there were some people who predicted it because Reese, we never see Reese like interact with any other character, and
yeah,
Joe,
that
and
is
it's
true.
highly unlikely that some British dude just randomly finds out everything about him.
Yeah,
So
I did like that aspect though of how he kind of made an excuse for himself, right? By like
yeah,
switching personalities.
yeah. At the
He was
same
like almost justifying his nature or like his like evil side,
Yeah, at the same time, you did this season kind of showing he's finally bringing out that Heisenberg, that evil side, but now,
That Heisenberg, yeah, I like
yeah,
that.
this time showing he's not going to change.
You know,
He is who he is.
you know
I
what
guess
was
he's bringing
interesting
back
though? Um,
the idea
like
of nature versus nurture.
yeah, yeah. What was interesting though was like Nadia's whole like B plot or yeah. I thought like they were actually gonna go with it somewhere, but like in the end she ends up. And spoilers of course for the entire like series because it's like it's a review. Like she ends up like doesn't like Joe end up killing her boyfriend, right? In the end, and
Oh
then
yeah,
he frames it on her.
yeah. I don't know how they got away with that, but that's something I didn't expect from him. So like usually every scene that was kind of my problem with the other seasons. He always tries to protect the other characters, like
Uh,
the kid character. Here he just doesn't care anymore. He's just like what, screw it.
yeah, like with I think at first I forgot what the kid's name. I think when
Nadia.
it's no like the first season, the young kid's name that Joe was protecting.
I forgot about him.
I think he was his neighbor's kid or something. And then second season was it Jenna Ortega?
Mm-hmm.
And then this season it's Nadia. I thought Nadia like at first I was like, okay, Nadia's just gonna be like a side character, but then I thought they were gonna go somewhere with that plot, and then she just ends up, like just being a side character again because Joe ends up like framing her kind of, and well at least Marianne is still alive. That's good at least. Like she gets to be with her daughter, right?
Yeah, I guess the whole twist thing, like again with the twist, like how he didn't know he'd do this. Like I just feel like it's a bit far fetched.
Yeah, and then he forgets like the locations and everything, and then he forgets like he has the key. Although the key, that whole like key moment where like his previous like exes they come back again, right? I did kind of enjoy that, and then you saw the goat herself, Love Quinn, show up.
Mm.
Yeah,
I
man,
thought
Love was such a fun character. Season 2 was just, I think that was peak you for me. Like after that, it was just all downhill.
honestly, I didn't expect I expected like Candace to make an appearance in a flashback.
Well, who was Candace?
The first chick he fell in love was that redhead.
Wasn't that Beth?
No, before Beth.
Oh, damn! I guess I gotta rewatch it because like I forgot. Yeah, but, like, I don't. Well, yeah. Also, you know what? One interesting character is that British girl's dad, Kate's dad.
Yeah.
Kate's dad was interesting. I thought he was like an actual like good villain. 'Cause-
I'm not gonna. I did find the relationship between Kate and Joe a bit cute.
Okay, dude. Like speaking of Kate's dad though, I thought he was actually gonna be like a good villain. I thought he was gonna like be like hard or tough competition for Joe, but then Joe like again he ends up killing him. Like that just goes to show because like I think the problem with this show is right that like the protagonist like or Joe the main character like he's like literally unstoppable. There's no like opposing force for him. Like,
I
you know
think
what I mean?
now by the end of the show, now he's pretty much unstoppable.
Exactly, because like he married Kay and now he has like access to power, cybersecurity, control the internet. He's got money, like all that.
Yeah.
He's literally, and then he says that himself. And oh my, you remember the last scene? Like it's literally just him smiling.
Yeah, he hated the rich guys. Now he's one of them.
Yeah, the creepy smile, man. I love that. I was gonna use this as like the backup picture for this. I should have. Yeah, I just thought that was funny.
Oh yeah, whatever happened with that whole Phoebe and Adam thing? You remember that?
Who's Phoebe and Adam?
The other British girl and that other American dude the guy who just.
Oh
like,
yeah, Adam. I think Adam, like Kate's dad ends up killing Adam.
Yeah, that part just.
That dude
Yeah,
was
that
just
whole-
annoying. I didn't care that much about him.
That whole subplot kind of just felt like, what is this? I don't.
And then you see at the end, like Phoebe's like she's teaching English to children in Thailand. I think that's what they showed.
Yeah.
I don't really care that much about it. I mean, good on her though. At least she's doing something with her life and all that. You think this is the final season though, for you?
Final season, I do think there are some room for more, but like, I wouldn't be too mad if it ended here.
Yeah, I guess I'm in the same boat. I think this show is like it's become like one of Netflix's cash cow, because this is probably one of the best shows on Netflix, and like it's literally up to them if they want to keep pumping out new seasons for money. Like literally it's up to them. For me, if this show ended with season 2, it would probably be one of my favorite shows of all time. But I don't know, man.
I feel like excluding season 3, like maybe, but
Yeah. Because this whole season 4 like genre shift was actually it was interesting like looking like retrospectively.
oh yeah, the whole
Anything else? Yeah, go on.
Nadia not calling the police.
Oh yeah, Nadia not calling the police, but then she said that that's because Joe could talk his way out of it.
I mean, but yeah, I get like why Marianne probably won't, but like Nadia, I feel like she would have just said no, I'm doing this.
Oh yeah, Marion didn't because she was like she had like drug issues, right?
Yeah, and like if you were in that position, anyone would just say
Yeah,
no.
call the police. Yeah, that could be a plot hole right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Oh yeah, I guess I talk
go
about
on.
that whole theme of the last episode.
Oh yeah, suicide, right?
Yeah.
That was kind of deep. I also remember we got that message on it. Um, for
Yeah.
the episode, yeah, because this episode contained suicide. Well, you saw like I guess Joe, because people say that is just does Joe deserve to be let go? Because like even though he's I guess he's changed, but like he did commit all those crimes. So does he deserve to be like happy and all that? But then I guess he kind of Joe himself thought that he didn't. That's why he killed himself. But then he got resurrected, right?
Yeah,
I guess
yeah, I
that's
think
life giving him a second chance, or maybe that's Netflix giving him a second chance because they still want some more money.
yeah, he can never escape the power of Netflix's greed. Even
Yeah.
he can. The power of writing controls him.
Also, I
Sorry,
was gonna
Joe.
say like no one in this season specifically, I think like no one is like good. Like all the characters are bad, man. Like they've all done some terrible stuff. Like
Mm-hmm.
literally everyone. Like if you think about it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I still found their relationship cute. But Kay and her father, you kind of feel bad for her with her father and all. Like, I'd feel horrible if I found out
Oh
everything.
yeah, that thing was creepy. You remember where he had like notes about her and all that?
Yeah, like, that would hurt my pride so much.
Yeah, I remember like being like shocked when I heard about that. Saw that. Yeah, that was crazy. Anything else that was interesting that happened in the season?
Um, let me think. I guess other than. I
I
don't
think
know.
this
It's just,
pretty much wraps it up.
do you see any room for more?
Room for more, like excluding Netflix and their greed and all that. I think Joe, right? Not to like sound morbid or anything. He deserves to be like punished. He deserves to be like committed.
I do like,
Because of his crimes.
you know how like Black Mirror, like I like some of those dark endings. So if it ends with him winning, I don't really mind. I know a lot of us want him to be tortured. No one wants him to be killed because that because it'll be like, oh, he gets an easy escape. But I think pretty sure everyone wants him tortured at least. Me, I don't mind if he wins.
Or like do it in a way like Breaking Bad did. Like Heisenberg's not a good guy, but like at least he answers to his crimes in the end. Like he has to deal with what he's done.
Yeah, but I think with Joe, like I think with Heisenberg, like everyone expected him to die. There was no way he was ever going to live till the end of the show. He had cancer and everything.
True, that's actually very true. Yeah. Like
Joe,
yeah, go on.
yeah, Joe. I don't think it's going to end with him in a cell, but I don't
Yeah.
think it's going to end, getting the last laugh either. Because I feel like that's what everyone wants. So I'm pretty sure that's what they'll play into in season 5. Someone like wanting to take him down.
Yeah. So you think he's good? So season 5, there might be room for season 5. Yeah. All right. So yeah, I think that pretty much wraps this review up for you, season 4.
Yep.
Also, if you haven't watched Fight Club, go watch Fight Club.
Yeah, we should probably do a review on that.
Yeah, that's an old movie, but yeah, I guess that review on it would be good. So yeah, guys, make sure to like and subscribe.